Hi guys, so for this video I'm using yarn in size 4 medium. The yarn is in two different colors, and the crochet hook that I'm using is in size 5 millimeters. So I'll start by making a slip knot, and now I will chain 6. So now that I've chained 6 on the last chain from the hook, I'll make 3 double crochet. Now I'll chain 3, then through the same chain I'll make 3 double crochet. Now I'll chain 1, then through the same chain I'll make 1 triple crochet. So this completes row 1. Now for row 2 I'll turn my work around, and then I will chain 5. Now through that 1 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. Now I'll chain 1. I need to make a puff stitch right here through this 2 chain loop and through this 3 chain loop, but they have to be together. So let me just show you. So 1, 2, and 3. Now we will do the same thing through this 3 chain loop. It's like a 2 and 3. And now we wrap the yarn on a hook and pull through all of these loops. Now I'll chain 1, then through that same loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 5, then through that same 3 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 1, and I'll make a puff stitch through this loop and through this 1 chain loop at the end of the row. So 1, 2, and 3. Again through this 1 chain loop, 1, 2, and 3. I'll chain 1, then through that same loop I'll make 2 double crochet. And now I'll chain 1. See, you count now 4th chain from the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Right through that 4th chain I'll make 1 triple crochet. Now I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. I'll use yarn in different color. Then I'll turn my work around. This will be row 3. Now right there through that triple crochet chain I insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. I'll chain 5. Now through that 1 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. I'll chain 1. Now right here through this puff stitch chain I'll make 3 double crochet. I'll chain 1. Through this next 5 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. I'll chain 3, then through that same 5 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1. Now through this puff stitch chain I'll make 3 double crochet. Again I'll chain 1, then through this last 1 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. I'll chain 1, then you see right here through this 4th chain, counting from the bottom, 1 2 3 4, I'll make 1 triple crochet. So this completes row 3. Now for row 4 I'll turn my work around and then I'll chain 5. Now through that first 1 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 1, then now I'll make a puff stitch right here through the same 1 chain loop and through this next 1 chain loop. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now wrap the yarn on the hook and pull through all of these loops. Now I will chain 4. Now again through this same 1 chain loop and through this next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of 3 puff stitches. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again I will chain 4, then repeat the same thing, make a puff stitch here and here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Oops, make a mistake. I grabbed that. And now again I'll make a puff stitch here and here. It'll be 2 sets joined together. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again I'll chain 1, then through that same 3 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 5, then through that same 3 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. And now I'll chain 1, then I'll make a puff stitch right here through the same 3 chain loop and through this 1 chain loop. It'll be 2 sets. I'll chain 4, 3, 4. Again I'll make a puff stitch through that same 1 chain loop and through this next 1 chain loop. So it'll be 2 puff stitches joined together. Chain 4. Again I'll make a puff stitch right here through that same 1 chain loop and through this last 1 chain loop. Again, I'll chain 1, then through the same 1 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 1, and counting here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now through that 4th chain I'll make 1 treble crochet. So this completes row 4. Now I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. This pattern is like just a 2-row repeat, but yeah, I'll make 2 more rows just to show you, so you can get an idea. I'll go back to using yarn in color A. Then I'll turn my work around. So now right there through that first treble crochet chain, I insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. Now I'll chain 5. Now through this first 1 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. I'll chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next 5 chain loop. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 3, then through the same 5 chain loop I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his next puff stitch chain. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1 through his last 1 chain loop. I'll make 3 double crochet. Chain 1, then through his 4th chain, see 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll make 1 treble crochet. This completes row 5. Now for row 6 I'll turn my work around and I will chain 5. Now through that first 1 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I'll chain 1, then through that first same 1 chain loop and through his next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of 3 puff stitches. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again, I'll chain 4. Now through that same 1 chain loop and through his next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of puff stitches again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Again, I'll chain 4. Again, I'll make 2 sets of puff stitches, 1 through that same 1 chain loop and 1 through his next 1 chain loop. Again, I'll chain 4. Now make 2 sets of puff stitches, one through the same one chain loop, one through this next one chain loop. I'll chain 4. Again, through the same one chain loop, and through this next 3 chain loop, I'll make 2 sets of puff stitches. Now I will chain 1, then through the same 3 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. I will chain 5, then through the same 3 chain loop I'll make 2 double crochet. Now I'll chain 1, then right there through the same 3 chain loop, and through this next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of 3 puff stitches. Don't work too tightly for this pattern. Chain 4, again through the same 1 chain loop, and through this next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of 3 puff stitches. Again, I'll chain 4. Now through the same 1 chain loop, and through this next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of puff stitches. I'll chain 4, and through the same 1 chain loop, and through this next 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of puff stitches. I'll chain 4, again through the same 1 chain loop, and through his last 1 chain loop I'll make 2 sets of 3 puff stitches. Chain 1, then through the same loop I'll make 2 double crochet. Again, I'll chain 1, then right here through this 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll make 1 treble crochet. And now I'll chain 1 and I'll cut this yarn. You don't have to cut the yarn after every second row, but I'm doing that because I don't know, I want to see how it will look this way. So for the pattern we repeat rows 5 and 6. Repeat rows 5 and 6 for the pattern. Now for row 7 we repeat row 5, and for row 8 we repeat row 6. It's actually very easy, but it looks like there's more work than it actually is, but I really like it. It's really unique. This one a bit shorter than I did another one that's similar to this one. They're in a sense the same pattern, it's just there's some different changes in, in the places where we increased. But yeah, they're similar yet different. So let's measure this. So this far is 27 inches long. And 55 inches wide. So I'm going to make an edging now, and it will be longer. It kind of looks like hazelnuts. Which reminds me, I should buy some hazelnuts for holidays. Didn't have them in a long time. I love hazelnuts. So let's see what type of edging we're going to use this time around. So right here at this first loop, I insert my hook, then I insert my hook through a slip knot loop and pull through. Now chain one, then through that same loop I'll make 1 single crochet. And now I will make, let's see, 15. I'll chain 15. Now through this 5th chain from my hook, I'll make a puff stitch. So I'll go through that loop 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll chain 1, and now again I will chain 4. Then through that chain, you see, right here through this loop, I'll make a puff stitch. So I'll go through the chain 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you see here we have 2 of these puff stitches. So 1, 2, and right here through the same chain I'll make a slip stitch. And now I'll chain 1. Now you see we have 2 puff stitches. So right here through this chain right here I'll make a slip stitch. So in a way we'll fold these 2 puff stitches together. Now I'll chain 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now right here through this next 4 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. You see how the first one looks? Kind of looks cute. I like it. Again I will chain 15. And through the 5th chain from a hook I'll make a puff stitch. So we'll go through the 5th chain of the loop 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now chain 1, and we need to make 1 more puff stitch. Now chain 3 more. Then right there to that same chain of this puff stitch I'll make another puff stitch. So we go through the chain 4 times. 2, 3, and 4. Now chain 1, then right here where we through the chain where we made this first puff stitch I'll make a slip stitch. Again I'll chain 10. Now through this next 4 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. I'll make 1 more so you guys can see. Again I will chain 15. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now through the 5th chain from the hook I'll make a puff stitch. So we'll go through the 5th chain 4 times. Chain 1, and this completes our first puff stitch. So now we'll chain 3 more, then through that same chain where we have finished this first puff stitch I'll make another puff stitch right through that chain. So we'll go through the chain 4 times. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now again I'll make chain 1, then right here where we made this first puff stitch, I'll make a slip stitch. Now I'll chain 10, then through this next 4 chain loop I'll make 1 single crochet. This looks kind of cute. So we repeat this through these first 2 parts of our triangle, the right one and the left one. The top one, of course, we just leave it as it is. So now that we have reached the end of our work, right there through that same loop where we made a single crochet, I'll make a slip stitch. I'll chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. Then I'll just weave these ends in and we will be done. I'm sleepy. It's late at night, guys. I actually think it's 12:30. But at least I'm done now. It actually turned out pretty cool. See? How cool is that? And actually, you know, this shawl is reversible, so the edging also is reversible, so it looks pretty cool on both sides, so it's beautiful. Yeah, it looks slightly different, but yet again at the same time it looks beautiful on both sides. I don't know, I like it. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's one of my favorite edgings. Look, how cool is that? Imagine if this was made in Christmas colors. It would be like jingle bells, jingle bells. Yeah, it looks like jingle bells. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is a reversible shawl, and it's reversible edging as well, so that's a bonus. Oh my goodness, did I mention how much I like this edging? Did I mention how much I like this edging? I think I did multiple times, but it's so cool.